of Inspiration, the last location of the Dagda questline. So in the previous location we saw the wife of Dagda, Morrigan, was furious after seeing the damage caused by us. Now we have to fix that by writing some poems for her. Let's see, starting with the speed potion. I think that volume was too loud. Okay. He knows where to start, but to follow him we may have to place the stones on the respective symbols in front of the statues, not on the actual marks. The solution to the graven doesn't seem to be in sight. We have to place the ones that we have in sight, which means the blue one on the left, and in fact the red one is to the right, so let's take the red one first. And now let's bring in the blue. Now we can get the solutions to the other statues. Just one of them was not revealed. I think we could have guessed it rather than working out to reveal it, because this is the only one that was not revealed. So white on the left and orange for the right. Great. So that reveals some more solutions. Green and orange. Let's take the orange one out. We have to reuse the stone. There is no second orange stone. But once we are done with the revealing of the solution, we no longer need access to that gate. So it's okay if the gate gets closed. Okay, I missed a tile there. Let me quickly get that. And then we can proceed further. That's a good start. Let's see how the rest of the location goes. Over 1,000 tiles, so again the big one. Dagda doesn't have a drinking problem, but in the last location we saw how much it does. So this is the way we are actually supposed to go, but since we have not really started with an objective and we have the helmet section right there, I'm going to go quickly get that helmet part. Okay, looks good. Lots of barrels to move along with the mirrors to rotate. And out of energy. We'll quickly run out of energy in the helmet section. We can look at bulk kit in auctions. The total requirement is over 3.5 million energy. So the total requirement is huge. Should I 2.5 million together? Will that be a wise move? I doubt it, but I'm just going to go for it. I just hope there won't be any spare left. Anyway, let's continue clearing with that huge amount of food eaten. These barrels are going to be a bit troublesome. Maybe we can leave it like that. Maybe we can also rotate the mirrors while we are here. We can pretty much solve the puzzle without even looking at the source, because there's only one possible directions these mirrors can possibly go in. Yeah, it does look like it's not that hard, even if you can see a lot of mirrors there. Now at this point there will be a decision making, because we can either go up or down. So let's leave it at that and continue further digging up the remaining tiles. Let's maybe actually start from the light source. Okay, so from here up is the only way to go. And looks like we are, yeah, we can go from there. So this way, again, not too many choices, so it's a little bit lack of room, but we can go this way. Okay, the barrel can go out, and down there is the only choice. Clear this up and then push it into the corner. This you can bring into the center. Similarly, this one. Into the corner. Okay, I did not need to rotate that. So we are in trouble. I mean, that seems like a dead end. So at some point we have made a wrong choice. In fact, we can go up from here, and the entire array got repeated, except now its destination is the lower one. That sorts it out. Almost done with the left side. Okay, to the right we go, and we have already rotated quite a few of these mirrors, and now the picture looks pretty clear From here we can go up because we cannot go down, and then just 2 more mirrors to reach our destination. Need to remove that barrel and we should be done. Great. So that's our helmet part, Dagda's helmet. The last one, you can go purchase the equipment after getting this helmet part. For now, it's time to continue. I still have 1.4 million energy left, so that's huge. Which way? That's the way we are supposed to go, but the door is locked. This stone also we have to take out. Mysterious Barrow of Inspiration. So this is where we are going to write the poem for Morrigan. We can push this into the corner. Looks like we can't access it from there, so godchild. The place to write the poem does not seem to be anywhere near though. We need to push this further and take this one in its place. Okay, some more stones to move. There are some hidden walls in between, so keep an eye out. Some stones blocking the big fish. This one has to go here. Now we can use this big vacancy created to push the stones in. Two should be enough, it's not that complex. Okay, interesting. He's thinking. So that is how the path to the mirror is. There we go. It's not an issue once you reach the mirror, so with the mirror out we can open up all those gates at once, and that's our first poem. the muse of my life. Fearless, powerful, and dangerous with a knife. No, not right. The first one sounds good, but dangerous with a knife. I don't know, I'm still going to go with the first one. Let's see if that is the correct one. Yes, that is it. Great. Is that all we had to do here? No, we still have more, it seems. Another hidden wall. Let me pull that stone so it's easier to go from the other side. This one has sweet potatoes and one mint with them. Now we have a lot of stones. We may have to pull out most of them. This one we can actually use one of the corners. Good enough. Some walnuts, amazing, the most favorite food because it translates to direct energy. I think we could have worked this out better way. Okay, here's another of those puzzles. So the difficulty has significantly increased. That's our path. Zigzag until the second lane from the left. Zigzag until the second lane from the left, and then from this point we turn here and eventually get to the mirrors. Now I hope that gates don't reset. Yes, they do stay open, so we don't have to walk on the path for every. Okay, let's bring the other mirrors. Maybe I should have placed them on the marks rather than bringing all of them out first. But since I've started, I'm just going to get all the mirrors first. Only one more left anyway. Even though harder, it doesn't look too complicated. Should be easy to figure out. One is in fact looking like a direct thing. The other one, let's see, we can try reverse engineering. Certainly not too hard. I mean, we probably have a lot of extra mirrors that we just won't need. Or or no, nothing or. So we probably did some extra work bringing all the mirrors. 2 of them were never used. Time for the next rhyme. Your face in the middle of a fight is so cute. No, that's not right. Is as pretty as my new rainbow kite. That sounds good. Fight and kite kind of rhyme, so I am going to go with the second one. No, that doesn't seem to have worked. But I don't think it penalized us for some reason. Okay, then the third one looks more appropriate. And that works. First one was definitely not correct. Alright, time to continue. Maybe we have another set of these rhymes. And to get to them, maybe another set of puzzle. Looks like we have to pull that stone and push the other one up. This one goes into the corner. Okay, looks like we have a lot more in this area itself before reaching the third part. Okay, I actually realized that the game sounds were for some reason not coming despite being enabled from the settings. So I restarted the game and now the sounds are coming. Sorry for that portion that was soundless. Okay, so let's continue then. We have to pull back a few stones. Maybe that one was not needed to be pulled back. And there's a sapphire there. Nice. Okay, first one hit. Obviously that was the only one we could hit. For the others we need these movable mirrors from inside. Okay, it's a pretty straightforward path from the center up to this point, and there we are, reached the mirrors. So I'm not taking in all the mirrors right away. I will take the others just as we require them. Okay, so to hit this we need to go this way. Alright, second one is hit already. Let's take in the third mirror. We need at least one of those to rotate at least once. Let's see if we can hit it that way. I don't think so. However, if we put it up here, then we can rotate a few mirrors and eventually reach that point. There's an alternative way. If you take the other mirror, then you can simply use both the mirrors and avoid the rotatable ones. Okay, so time for the third and maybe the last verse. When you are with me, I feel so calm. Warriors see destiny in the lines of your palm. Sounds nice. Wait, why am I alone? No, the first one is most certainly the correct one. Yes, it is. So are all the rhymes done? We still have more than 200 tiles to go, so let's see. Okay, maybe the rhymes are done because we are exiting, or maybe we are not. What do you have to see, Dagda? Okay, maybe we have reached some place. Okay, there is a fourth set of the rhymes. This most likely is the last one because we do not have enough tiles left. So let's see, let me clear up first. This time we have 4 sources. Let's bring in the mirrors already. A little bit harder to remember. But the thing we have to remember is to not touch the corners. So that's a pretty good hint. Okay, I forgot what was here. Did I reach the right? It does seem so. Okay, one of them is hit. We need at least one more mirror, but let's try to hit the rest without bringing in additional mirrors. 3 of them are already hit, so for the last one we will need just one mirror. So they have given a couple of extra mirrors. You don't need all of them in most cases, or rather all the cases, because I haven't seen any of these instances where we used all the mirrors. Okay, so the last rhyme, here we go. Oh, you, my deadly darling, don't get so sweaty. I think I have seen somewhere a yeti. No, not that. Goddess, my feelings for you are steady. Okay, second one sounds better. And that is correct. And we are ready to meet Morrigan. Let's hope she readily forgives Dagda. And I am out of energy. Let me see if I have anything ready. Yes, I can get. It gave me 30,000 energy, which is definitely not enough. But let's eat more as we require. We have a god child there, so unfortunately it looks like I won't be able to reach it without eating some food. I think I will just go ahead and eat one piece of that big food, because we still have numerous amount of tiles. We may need that energy. And we are back into where we entered from. That's the key we entered. And this part is where Morrigan was. It was locked earlier. There was a gate which has now opened up, so we are ready to go meet Morrigan. Okay, I can't put it there. This seems to have got quite complex unnecessarily. Okay, now we have enough room at least. Why did I even have to bring it all the way up there? Could have probably kept it there. But yes, yeah, for this stone we had to move it. Okay, so many crows. Is that some symbol of Morrigan? Morrigan looks so evil and Dagda looks nice. And he is now reciting the verses that we prepared for him. Hope she likes it. It's horrible. I love it. Okay, we have another god child here to support us, and that won't go west because we have 2 pieces of sapphire up there. But yeah, the quest is complete. Maybe she is not satisfied, but we are done. Okay, let's go do the remaining tiles, out of which 2 are simply sapphires. So yeah, I will need 1 food. Now hopefully that is enough for those remaining tiles there. No, it won't be, because there is a 15k tile there. And looks like even all that food was not sufficient. We also have 1 missed tile somewhere, so we have to go look for it. But at least I'm not eating too much food for that 1 remaining tile. Plus I eat a bit extra for whatever that last tile may be. Let's use the last tile finder to find that last tile and get done with the Dagda questline. So at the end of the Dagda questline, Morrigan was not seemingly happy, so we may have to deal with her in the upcoming quests. For now it looks like to get that mint tile we have to put the orange stone back. So let's go fetch it. Okay, I could not even push that green one up because the gate closed. So the green one also has to go somewhere back there. And we can finally take the orange to where it must go. And get that last tile to complete the location. So thank you for watching. Do like the video, subscribe to the channel if it helped, and see you in the next locations.